a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Alex Verdugo is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there and set up behind the plate. Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
That's popped up. Peterson has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The pause and the 0-2 swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
0-1. Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now, Matt Beatty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that speedy outfielder David Dahl. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
David Dahl.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit hard to the right side. To his left, Peterson. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seven, the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Into the box now, Chris Iannetta, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ryu looks in. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there until he sacked?
Russell Martin now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Hit to third. Arenado's got it to second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
In now, Hyunjin Ryu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rockies,
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Beatty on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Senzatella. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Garrett Hampson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ryu steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now batting, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson, number 22 on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The center fielder, number 27.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. First time up, he went down looking. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beatty has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Muncy from shallow right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Ryu looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Max Muncy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 1-2 and another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop,
Chris Russin, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
For the Rockies, number 52, Chris Russin.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 0 for 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Russin has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. That's a base hit into left field, and this will find the wall right near the 347 sign. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Russell Martin. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in now, Hyunjin Ryu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box, Jock Peterson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Settling in now, David Dahl. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 to David Dahl. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Verdugo. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the base is empty here with one away, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond.
Oh,
and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
27. Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and he misses it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's set, and the pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Pat Valaika will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is foul right side. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Verdugo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, number 52, Chris Ruffin. Your
Mark
attention,
Reynolds
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well,
Now
this
batting.
one was squared up pretty
Number
good.
1.
But just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Brian Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
Stepping up now, Matt Beatty. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matt Beatty.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 1-0 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Blackman is over. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
So striding in, Russell Martin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now a pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Hampson scoops it up. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
So coming to the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the letters 0-1. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 LA. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So digging in now, Ian Desmond. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
0-1.
Dahl, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Mike Dunn is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Mike.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. You're waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Line drive, base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
27, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dahl comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. The humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. At the plate, Justin Turner. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Dodgers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Now in the box, Chris Iannetta. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Pat Valaika.
Now at the plate, Pat Valaika. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Raimel
In there for strike one, 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Max Muncy. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 1 for 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 31 for him on the season. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Scott Oberg, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Beatty.
In now, Matt Beatty, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That's
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Russell Martin, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Beatty at second. Martin is over at first with 1 away. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. There's one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Garrett Hampson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Oh, 0-2, here it is. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. First and second here with nobody out. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Third baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Joe Kelly is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded,
17.
Nobody out.
Joe Kelly.
He's set. Here it comes. On he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box, David Dahl.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Jansen, a right-hander going 6'5", is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Hyunjin Ryu pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.